Some names don't just live in history, they define it. In the dust of the desert, across the dunes, through storms and heat, one machine earned a title no one could take away. The Desert King. And now, it's back. After more than 2 decades of silence, Honda has done the unthinkable, resurrecting one of the most feared, loved, and respected off-road motorcycles of all time. This is the 2026 Honda XR600R, built not to impress you, but to conquer. On Acer Rider, we're taking a deep dive into the legend's rebirth, exploring how Honda has combined old-school toughness with new-age engineering. We'll break down the engine, frame, technology, and performance. And by the end of this video, there's a special surprise that'll make every true XR fan's heart race. Because this isn't just a bike revival, it's a statement. The king has returned. The story of the XR600R began in the early 1980s, when Honda set out to build the ultimate endurance motorcycle, a machine that could dominate the Baja 1000, Dakar rallies, and desert races around the world. What they created was a beast, a 500cc air-cooled single-cylinder engine packed into a tough steel frame. No nonsense, no electronics, just brutal, unstoppable performance. The XR600R became an icon. It won races, crossed continents, and inspired generations of riders who believed that reliability was the ultimate weapon. Even when production ended in 2000, the XR legend never died. It just waited. And now in 2026, Honda has given it life once more. Reimagined for a new era, yet instantly recognizable to anyone who's ever kicked one to life in the desert sun. At the heart of the 2026 XR600R lies a newly developed 598cc single-cylinder engine, air and oil cooled, just like the original, but now equipped with fuel injection, ride-by-wire throttle, and advanced heat management fins inspired by Honda's rally program. This isn't just nostalgia, it's evolution. The engine produces 45 horsepower and 47 Nm of torque, tuned for that legendary low-end grunt that pulls you out of sand, mud, and gravel like a tractor on steroids. The compression ratio has been slightly increased to improve fuel efficiency and throttle response. Honda resisted the temptation to go liquid-cooled, and that's the beauty of it. This bike still breathes through its aluminum fins, keeping the same raw mechanical personality that made the old XR600R unforgettable. The 5-speed gearbox returns, strong, smooth, and perfectly spaced. And yes, it finally comes with both electric start and Kickstarter backup, because some traditions are worth keeping. The XR600R's frame remains a semi-double cradle steel structure, redesigned with high-tensile materials that reduce weight while increasing rigidity. It's the same basic architecture that proved itself in countless races. Refined for the modern era, suspension duties are handled by Showa 47mm inverted forks with full adjustability up front and a ProLink rear monoshock offering nearly 300 mm of travel. The result? A bike that can glide over rough terrain, yet stay composed when hammering through open desert. The geometry strikes the perfect balance, a long wheelbase for stability at speed, combined with steering precision that makes tight trails manageable. At 144 kilograms dry, the new XR600R is slightly lighter than the old one, yet stronger in every sense. Visually, the 2026 XR600R looks like it's been sculpted straight from the red dirt of Baja. It's unmistakably Honda. Red, white, and aggressive, with the bold XR logo splashed across the tank in classic style. The bodywork is sleek but purposeful, slim radiator shrouds, an aluminum bash plate, and an LED headlight unit designed for rally endurance. The seat is long and flat, allowing riders to shift easily while standing or cornering off-road. Honda's engineers have focused on function over flair. No chrome, no unnecessary plastics, just rugged, minimal design that screams durability. A small digital display shows only what matters: speed, trip, and gear position, keeping distractions to a minimum. This is not a bike built to impress the cafe crowd. It's built to make dust trails disappear in your mirrors. Fire it up, And the new XR600R roars with that signature deep thump. A heartbeat of raw mechanical confidence. The throttle feels direct, alive, and unfiltered. On the move, every gear feels like it's tuned for adventure. There's instant torque from the bottom end, a broad mid-range, and enough top-end punch to cruise comfortably at highway speeds when needed. On the trail, the XR's balance shines. The suspension soaks up bumps and jumps effortlessly. The front wheel stays planted through corners. The rear digs in with authority, and the chassis feels like it was born to carve through chaos. The power delivery is linear, predictable yet thrilling. You can ride it slow and steady, or push it hard and feel the desert tremble beneath your tires. Braking performance comes from dual-piston front calipers with a floating 280mm disc, and a rear 240mm disc setup, off-road. Tuned switchable ABS ensures safety without sacrificing control. The new XR600R isn't about speed, it's about momentum. It's not about lap times, it's about surviving. Anything you throw at it, Honda knows that XR riders don't want tech overload, so the new XR600R keeps it simple, and that's what makes it perfect. You get EFI, ABS, LED lighting, and a digital dash, nothing more. No traction control, no riding modes, no screens to distract from the trail. This is the kind of bike that talks to your senses, not your software. The simplicity is the point. It's what makes the XR feel alive, raw, pure, and mechanical, just the way it was meant to be. Thanks to its efficient EFI system and lightweight frame, the new XR600R delivers around 28 kilometers per liter, giving it an estimated range of 350 kilometers with its 12.5-liter tank. That's more than enough for long desert hauls or backcountry exploration. And because it's still air and oil cooled, it can handle extreme heat and altitude with ease, something few modern bikes can claim. The 2026 Honda XR600R isn't a reinvention, it's a resurrection done right. It's tough, simple, powerful, and unmistakably Honda. It brings back everything that made the original legendary: the torque, the simplicity, the reliability, and adds just enough modern refinement to make it practical today. It's not about perfection, it's about purpose. The XR600R is for riders who want to feel the terrain beneath them, who ride not to escape, but to connect to the land, the machine, and themselves. The Desert King has returned, and it's hungrier than ever. And now, as promised, the surprise. At Acer Rider, we're not just talking about the XR600R, we're putting it to the test. In an exclusive upcoming episode, we're staging a desert duel, the brand new 2026 XR600R versus the legendary Yamaha XT500, side by side over 500 kilometers of punishing desert terrain. Two icons, two eras, one mission: to see if the reborn XR600R can truly reclaim its crown as the Desert King. And here's the twist. One lucky viewer who comments their favorite XR memory will win a limited edition Acer Rider XR Heritage Pack, featuring exclusive XR gear and a 112 collector's model of the 2026 XR600R. So stay tuned, subscribe, and join the journey, because what's coming next isn't just a review, it's a battle for the ages. This is Acer Rider,
Honda CR600R
where the spirit of adventure never dies, it just kicks
they don't make
harder.
these anymore.